So you want to be an entrepreneur and scale your business on social media, but creating content that converts is stressing you out. Do you ever wish that there was a simpler way to show up for your business without the dreaded social media burnout? Welcome to the Confident Content Creators Podcast, where we'll talk about how to live unapologetically and show up as your most authentic self online. Hey, it's Lindsay, confident content coach, boy mom, and corporate 9-to-5er. I'm an extroverted introvert who loves to talk about all things social media and how to create confident content that converts your followers into your ideal client. On this podcast, we're going to get clarity around your content strategy and hear real life stories from boss babes just like you who are showing up confidently online. I know how hectic and busy entrepreneurial life can be, so let's dive right in. Hey, and welcome to Confident Content Creators, where we're going to dive into living unapologetically and how to show up as your most authentic self online. I believe that social media can be easy. In fact, it can be fun. And I actually talk about my personal story with social media on the first episode of this podcast. I remember a time not that long ago when I was just done with social media. I was frustrated, burnt out, and I wasn't seeing any results from the hours and hours I was putting into my content. I felt like an imposter, a fake, a phony. Have you ever felt like that before? It was time for a radical change. That's when I started researching social media marketing and specifically content creation. I began to simplify my social media strategies so that I could amplify my reach. And although I didn't have 50,000 followers, something amazing started to happen. I started to see my content actually convert into sales. I can't wait to dive in and start sharing these stories with you. But first, let me tell you a little bit about this podcast. So some unique things that you're going to get from this podcast that you're not going to get from anywhere else is that there's going to be a mix of traditional podcast with video podcast, just like this one. And if you're listening to this traditionally, just know that the video does exist. You can either watch it on Spotify or you can go over to my YouTube channel at Hey It's Lindsay and watch the video episodes over there. And if you're listening to this and you're a boss babe who is showing up unapologetically and authentically in your business online, I want to have you as a guest on this podcast. Head over to Instagram and send us a DM at Confident Content Creators and let us know that you're interested in being a guest. I can't wait to dive into this podcast, and I hope you're ready too. We are going to spill all of our secrets on how to live unapologetically and show up as your most authentic self online. So make sure to hit those notifications, and we'll see you on the first episode. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us today. If this episode boosted your confidence or helped you find clarity in any way, then will you do me a huge favor and leave a review wherever you're listening? You can also share this episode on your social media and tag at Confident Content Creators. Also, don't forget to turn on those notifications so you never miss an episode. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.